What's going on, guys? We are back. Father's Day is coming up upon us very quickly, and so I thought today we would sit down, take a look at some ideas of things that you can give your dad for Father's Day, especially if he's into the outdoors and gear and everyday carry, stuff like that, really practical items. So let's get into the video. We're going to start off here. The only order I'm going to put this stuff in is cheapest to most expensive, and you guys can kind of take it from there and decide what you want. We got a lot of cool stuff. I'll put chapters in the description below so you can skip around to see the different things that you want to see. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, starting off with one of the cheaper and most practical items here, most useful everyday use items here on the table. We have a water bottle, not just any water bottle, the Nalgene 32-ounce water bottle. These bottles are great. You can get them in all different colors. They're virtually indestructible, and they're just really great. American-made, high-quality water bottles, BPA-free plastic. So, indestructible, high quality, not super expensive. They range in price from around $10 to $25 depending on the particular one you choose. They're really great, and they last a really long time. Up next, we have another super practical item, and this is something that I use all the time. Work gloves. These are the Kinco number 98 driver gloves. They're made out of leather. I use these things all the time. I go through about 2 to 3 pairs of these a season, just all year round as a whole. And you know what? They're good gloves. Do they wear out? Yes. That's going to be pretty much anything that you buy nowadays, but they are nice while they last. So for around $20, you can get your dad a really nice pair of leather work gloves. My dad has a couple of these. I have probably 3 or 4 pair of these. Use them all the time, and they're really, really great. For the next item on the list, we have something super, super practical. I've talked about these before, but Fisher Space Pens are really great if you're into everyday carry or pens in general. They're really handy. They fold up really small, and they make a great little pen to carry around with you. I actually have 3. I have the black, the chrome, and then I also have the gold titanium nitride, which is still in the box. The solar flare one, I made a whole video about that one. These are really great pens. You know, not the easiest to write with, depending on the paper. They do sometimes not write smooth, but overall they are a good pen. Space pens, zero gravity, upside down, underwater, all that great stuff. High quality, American made. Started designing these and working on these and creating these, making these things back when they launched to the moon. So these are really high quality. They're great. They've been around for a really long time. American made, just a great product, and you can pick them up for around $18 to, I believe, around $50 depending on the materials and pen that you pick out. Next up, we're going to take a little bit of a climb in price, not too much. Your dad probably wears a belt every day to hold up his pants, to hold up his gear, because he's carrying a gun, or just because he wears a belt just to wear a belt. So, Trayvax, great American company based out of Washington, has created a minimalist belt. Very, very simple and very easy to use, fairly comfortable, and it's very sturdy. American made. Trayvax Cinch. It's a great little belt. I've had this belt for about 6 months now. I'm going to make a video on it here eventually. It's a great belt. It's around $30, and you know what? It's pretty good for the price. So if your dad's into minimalism or just simple things that get the job done, Trayvax Cinch is a great belt for someone who's into that type of thing. And while we're on the topic of minimalism and everyday carry and super practical items, the Trayvax Armored Summit wallet is a great wallet if you're into minimal wallets, or if your dad carries around a big wallet full of stuff and he really only uses his credit cards and a little bit of cash. This might be the wallet for him. You can hold up to 7 cards, I believe, and then around 5 bills here on the back in the money clip. It's a great wallet. I've made a video about this. I've had mine for, I believe, a year and a half now. It's a great wallet. Minimal design, front pocket carry so you don't sit down on it and destroy your back and your hips. It's a great wallet for that. It's around $35. Once again, it's made by Trayvax, American made, high quality products. Great wallet for the price, and it makes a great gift for your dad. I didn't give my dad his Trayvax Armored Summit for Father's Day, but I did give it to him for Christmas, and he loves it. He never loses his wallet anymore. He carries it every day. He really likes it a lot. Super simple and minimalistic. So the Trayvax Armored Summit is something I can highly recommend, and I can also say something my dad really likes as well. Next up on the list, maybe your dad likes camping or traveling or just gear in general. Maybe he likes bags and backpacks and those types of things. So, the Roaring Fire 45-liter tactical backpack is a great backpack. 4 pockets, clamshell open. You can fit a week's worth of clothes in this bag, no problem. So if your dad likes traveling, if he just likes bug-out bags, survival, bags in general, I think backpacks and bags are cool. This would be a great bag for that, and it doesn't break the bank. This backpack is $40. It's one of the highest quality ones for that price you can get. So, not paid or sponsored or anything by the company. I just personally think it's a really good backpack. So, Roaring Fire 45-liter backpack comes with that American flag patch, which is super, super cool, and it's around $40. And while we're in the $40 to $50 price range, we'll throw in another thing here. Your dad might like watches, or maybe he needs a new watch. Check out the Casio Duro dive watch. This watch is super stylish, looks really nice, and it doesn't break the bank. This watch is $50, $50 to $60. Comes in a couple different colors. You can get it in the silver like I have here. You can also get it in gold, I believe, too. And from far away, it actually looks a little bit like a Rolex. I've had people compliment me on it without looking too closely. So it's a nice stylish watch, and it doesn't break the bank, and it's just a high quality piece made in Japan. Alright, now we're going to get into some of the more fun stuff here real quick. We're moving right along here. Knives. Everyone loves knives. Perhaps your dad already has a knife and he needs another one, or perhaps he's looking for one to replace one that he lost or broke. You can start out here on the budget end of things. The Spyderco Tenacious is a great little knife. It's not American made, even though Spyderco is based in the USA. So this one's one of their foreign made models. But for $50, flicks right open. You can sharpen it right up real quick. It's fairly decent steel, and it's a great knife. I beat mine up all the time, sharpen it right back up. Still comes back kicking. I have dropped this, beat it. It's been pretty much in all kinds of stuff that knives are not supposed to be in. Prying, scraping, all the things. It's held up great. It's a super sturdy build as well. My dad also has one of these that we got for him. So it's another thing, another dad approved gift. So Spyderco Tenacious, $58 to I believe around $65 depending on the steel and materials that you choose. But another great Father's Day gift, especially if your dad's into knives. And just something I did not mention before, every single item here that I'm showing you can be found on Amazon. I'll try and leave some links below, but you can get the quick shipping that way. Fisher Space Pen is also running deals on their website right now. Buy one, get one free for Father's Day, so head over there and get it real quick before it's gone. I'm also sure some of the other companies like Leatherman and WorkSharp, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, have some Father's Day sales going as well. So be sure to check out all those things. I'll leave links below as long as I'm able to do that. So we've passed the $50 mark. Here is another great item. Perhaps your dad has a lot of knives and he's not very good at sharpening them, or he needs to sharpen them, or perhaps he just is trying to figure out the best and easiest way to sharpen his knives. Check out the WorkSharp Precision Adjust Sharpener. Super simple, super minimal and simple and easy, so easy to use. You clamp the knife in there, you choose your desired angle with the adjustable angle changer, and then you just sharpen away. Super easy. I use this thing all the time, and coming from someone who wasn't into knife sharpening or who didn't really understand a lot of the nuances or things about it, it's great because you don't have to do all the trial and error like you do with a stone of having to make sure you're at the right angle. You just clamp it in there, set the angle. You don't have to worry about messing the angle up or destroying your edge. Put it in there and sharpen away without damaging your knife. So it's super great, super minimal, and easy to use. The WorkSharp Precision Adjust retails for about $50 to $60 depending on when and where you buy it. They also have some upgrade models and some other models of this sharpener as well. So this is just a basic one for $60, but it's a great sharpener. So if your dad needs to sharpen his knives, buy him the WorkSharp Precision Adjust. Alright, well, we're hanging out around the $60 and $70 price point. Check out Crocs, the most comfortable shoes on the planet. We all love our Crocs. Great for outdoor adventures. I featured my other pair in last year's Father's Day gift guide. Still have that pair. They're still up and kicking. This is my new pair that I unboxed earlier this year. Been getting some wear into these, and these are great shoes. So Just saying, if you need something comfortable to kick around the house with or kick around the yard, let the dogs out, go on summer adventures with, Crocs are a great gift for your dad or for yourself. Let's be honest, sometimes it's nice to buy yourself a self-present when the holidays or special days come around. So check out Crocs. All sorts of colors, shapes, sizes, all the things, usually ranging in price from around $50 to $100 depending on what pair you pick. So go ahead and get your dad some Crocs. He'll probably like you a lot for that. As we're moving up higher here in the price range, we have a flashlight. Now, this is not just any flashlight. This is the illustrious Olight S2R Baton II, one of the most popular everyday carry flashlights Olight has ever made, and in my opinion, probably the best one they ever have or ever will make. It's around $70, and you know what? 1150 lumens of light on turbo mode is quite a bit of light. And you know what? It's great because it's a fairly small size, still can fit your whole hand on it, and you still have a lot of light. So great for everyday carry, pocket light, truck light, any of the things. Magnetic recharge right there on the back. Super great flashlight. I got my dad, not this one, but the S1R Baton, I believe. He likes that one a lot. It's a little bit smaller than this one, but that one as well as the S2R Baton II like this both make great Father's Day gifts. It's great to have a flashlight with you. You never know when you might need it. Alright, we are moving up into the last two items in this gift guide. These items are a little bit more expensive, but just as nice. So first off, we have the Leatherman Skeletool CX, one of the best small multi-tools Leatherman makes. One of the best small multi-tools on the market. I've done a full video on this multi-tool here a couple weeks back, so go ahead and check that out. I really like this multi-tool. I've carried it for over a year, and it's great. You know, it works. It's got all the essentials. One hand open and close, locking, knife blade, all the things. So check out that full video. Highly recommend this. It makes a great Father's Day gift, especially if your dad's into knives or if maybe he just needs a really high quality multi-tool. So Leatherman Skeletool CX, this thing is around $80 and it is worth every penny. And it's also USA made, which is a big plus. And finally here, for the last item I have on the table, we have the Benchmade 535 Bugout. Now, this knife's been around for a while, and if you haven't heard about it already, I don't know where you've been living, but Benchmade, it's American made, super high quality, super expensive pocket knives, some of the best on the market and very well known in the knife community. The Benchmade Bugout just happens to be one of their more popular models. It's a great knife. It's not one for super heavy use, but it's nice and lightweight. So if your dad's into lightweight work and is concerned about weight, maybe he likes backpacking, this would be a great knife for him. And you know what? It's a really cool knife. Benchmade's got a lot of cool knives, so check out Benchmade knives. This is around $150, $160, almost $200, depending on where you get it and what edition you get it. There's been several runs of this knife now, so there's room to choose. You don't have to choose this specific Bugout. There's about, I think, 5 different models that they make, and then there's endless models with their customizer tools. So Benchmade knives, another great thing. Another thing that I would throw on this list that I don't have here with me on the table is my DeWalt drill and impact driver set, or just any impact and drill set from Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, any of the brands. They're really handy. I use them all the time. So that's another great thing, especially if your dad is into tools. Also Knipex Cobra pliers. They make really great pliers, German made, high quality, and they're really cool because they're locking. They stay in the spot where you set them. So that is it for this year's Father's Day gift guide. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found some items in here that you would like to get for your dad. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Smash that like button 2022 style if you're into that sort of thing. Be sure to share this video with a friend and leave us a comment down below. To all the dads out there, thank you for what you do. Thank you for being our dads. We really appreciate you. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you. Thank you for all you do for me. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you are new here, please consider clicking subscribe. We try and make a new video every week. That is it. Stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.